How you guys doing? You guys are tuned in to Stay Fishy Friday with your host. I'm Josh.
I'm Big Rich from Ohio Fish Rescue. I kind of messed that up, didn't I?
Just a wee bit, but we are Ohio Fish Rescue.
That's what we meant to do.
I'm glad you guys are here with us, but we are settled in to have one heck of a Friday night. So let's get started.
Okay. Now, we got to think of a couple things.
One, what is the word for the night?
This is true, but there's already been some...
We'll get there.
No, catch them up real quick.
Alrighty, so we had a few super chats before the show
Before you even started. Amazing.
So I want to knock them out the way. We got Harry P. Nunn for $20. He said,
Wait, what was that name?
Harry P. Nunn.
Okay.
He said for $20, he said, I wanted to be first. Smiley face. So
you
Harry,
were first.
You
man.
are
Thank
first.
Thank you so much, buddy.
Thanks, bud. And we got Adele Parkinson for $3. She said,
who's that?
Enjoy your Vegemite, mates.
We'll bring this up in a minute.
Harry P. Nunn. My sound was on. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, so Adele Parkinson for
$3.
$3 says enjoy our Vegemite. Did you know that Americans don't really eat Vegemite?
What is that?
Right. We've heard of this, and we've been ragging on Adele because she's from Australia, and we pick on that poor girl. She's such a trooper. We pick on her so much. We really shouldn't. She's a sweetheart, and she does, such a tremendous job here with OFR. So we really shouldn't pick on her. But
we do. Because we love her.
Well, let me tell you this. We got this package in from Australia, and I videoed it today for you people that watch our OFR 501c3 forum, where we talk and chat on there all the time. She sent us a Vegemite challenge and a pack of Vegemite. Now, you people are like, what is Vegemite? It's some sort of veggie solution.
I heard it's terrible.
That's all I've ever heard. But I saw Hugh Jackman go on, I forget what show it was, David Letterman or something, and he said, Jimmy Kimmel, something like that. He said the best way to do it was to make toast and then add a lot of butter. Slather the butter on there, let the butter melt. And then they said a little itty bitty bit of Vegemite, spread it over the top. Well, Adele, we love you, but I just want to say you could take pretty much dog poop and put this little bitty much on there, and that butter, melting into the toast will taste awesome. But we're going to do your Vegemite challenge tonight for you, Adele, because we love you, and we're going to try it your way. And if it tastes good,
maybe not tonight.
We will not mess with you no more. Okay? She sent me a 10-pack of Vegemite. This is from the land down under.
We might use one.
No. If it's good, I'll throw it over my eggs in the morning. But it better be good, Adele. I'm just saying.
All right.
Because you know how much we rag on you.
So as you guys know, it is 4th of July weekend. We got a few...
Happy 4th, everybody.
Exactly. So we got a few super chats coming in from K Stu for $10. He said, "Happy Independence Day, America."
America.
Well, thanks, K Stu. That's
you know
awesome.
what? When you say America, it's a thing of the past. It's really, you're proud of your past, because it's not being proud of what America is today. It's ridiculous with all these idiots out there. It's crazy.
So we got Agnaquatics. For those of you that know,
what's up, George?
Agnaquatics is one of the only 5 stores that OFR sponsors and has a
we don't
flag.
Sponsor,
well,
but we back them.
Endorse.
We endorse
That's
and
the right
back
word.
them.
Endorse.
Because they will not sell Pacu. They're giving up their chance of making $2-3 off of each fish, and Pacu are so plentifully available as baby fish, and then they can make $2-3 off each one. They decide, because it's the right thing to do, not to sell these fish.
But also at the same time, he has an arowana in store. He says, what size tank do you have? Oh, a 75? You're not getting this arowana. So
he does have, you know.
He cares more about the fish than he does making the money. And that's what fish keeping is all about. So that's why we back Agn Aquatics. He is right here in Broadview Heights.
Guys,
so for those of you
out
local guys, go check him out. And he chimed in for $20 and he says, "Happy 4th, guys."
Aw, thanks, George. George, Agn Aquatics. That's not his last name, but Agnopoulos or something like that.
Agnopolis, I think.
Agnopolis. So he
Something
put the
like
two
that.
together, his aquatic store and his
And
first
I think
name.
it's genius.
It's genius because everyone wants to call him George Agno Aquatics. It's not. It's Agnoquatics. So I mean, he's doing a good thing, and he's got a sweetheart for a wife, and she helps him out, you know, in all their endeavors, and you know everybody loves her at the store, and you know he's either working or at the store. It's a great mom and pop pet store. You guys got to go, you know, support your local mom and pop pet stores.
So we got JP Merlo chimed in for $2. He says, "We eat beef and pork." Thank you for referring to the Vegemite.
JP, you're a deacon. You're better than this. He's a deacon in West Virginia. You're better than this. Be open and try it, brother. That's all I'm saying.
I think SC Aquatics is trying to stir the pot right now. He's chiming in with some comments that I'm not going to read.
No?
So speaking of that, SC Aquatics is coming up tomorrow early afternoon, and he's going to get to work on those Bellagio
Steven,
tank
look what you
stands.
said.
Yeah.
That's so wrong. Steven, you're bad, bro.
So yeah, Steven's coming up here. He's getting to work on these stands. Hopefully by the end of this weekend we'll have one stand done and we'll have one to go.
Yeah. You know, that's the only thing holding us up. I mean, we had all these other jobs to do. We got the roof done. We got the back roof deck done. We got the canopy put up on the side of the house. The only thing holding us up is, you know, SC Aquatics not doing his job. So they're sitting outside waiting right now. And then we can finally move in the Bellagio tanks.
But our goal is to have these tanks inside before winter hits. So we've got until what, October? Before we really have to start worrying. I think if we put our trust into Steven, I think we'll get it done.
Within 2 months, he might get it done. Love you, Steven. I'm just messing with you, brother. I know he'll come up this weekend and work his butt off.
Yes, he will.
Okay, what is the drink word for the night? People are wanting to know.
I made my suggestion, so you
All
go
right,
ahead and run with it.
How about every time we mention Ohio Fish Rescue? Or how about every time we mention SC Aquatics? That's not been a name yet.
How about we have a two-parter?
Okay.
SC Aquatics or OFR, Ohio Fish Rescue.
You just wanted to get people trashed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tonight's keyword will be, there's Will Star Gaming, will be SC Aquatics or OFR. If you hear either of those names.
Or any rendition of the names, SC, OFR.
Ohio Fish Rescue.
The best fish rescue on the planet.
Stephen Conroe. Any you must drink, okay? Now, someone said to me a few weeks ago that please stop saying the word crotch when I was describing, you know, the Tracy intro and all that. But, see, our 7 o'clock Friday Night Fishy is not for 18 and under. It is for adults. This is different than our family-friendly, every single day video. We make all of our videos family-friendly. No swearing, no talking craziness, no none of that stuff. Our channel is family-friendly. But Friday Night Fishy, when we're drinking with our friends, our fish family, I made it 18 and over, and, you know, children are not supposed to be here. So I'm sorry if this offended somebody, and there's nothing we can do about it, but I put the post up as 18 and over. You shouldn't have your 7-year-old child sitting there watching us because there could be swearing. There's definitely drinking. This is our Friday night hang out with our friends, our fish family time. We don't drink much any other time. We are working all week, every week, all the time, always on rescues, doing rehab to the place, fixing up the rescue, moving tanks, we are busy. Friday nights is our time to hang out with our fish family. And there might be swearing. There might be talking of crotches or whatever. I'm sorry, but we put this up as 18 and over, and if you can't see that, it's not our fault. Now, the rest of our channel is family friendly. Go ahead and watch all the videos. It's very, very, very decent. So,
it's our time to relax and unwind with our
Right.
friends.
right, we work so much. I mean, look how dark. Do you see my face?
It's
Do you
been
see this?
10 minutes, and we
Right.
got 300 people already
Look
on
at
the
this.
screen.
Look at this guy's face. Okay, Josh, pull your shirt down same time as me. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Look at the
Look at those
tan
tan
difference.
lines. That's from my beater.
We're outside working nonstop.
What is this? It's so pretty.
You should see my feet. I have a flip-flop line across my foot. My toes are dark. My ankle's dark. I get this bright white line across my foot. It's retarded.
Alrighty, so we got JP. We already said that one. I'm sorry.
Justin Stewart says, do you guys watch Camp Keenan on YouTube?
Yes,
Okay,
we do.
yes, we do. We are friends with Camp Keenan. He just talked to me the other day. We're doing collabs together. Greg Woodstock put us together a while back. If I'm in Florida, I'm going to stop by his place. If he's up here, he's going to stop by our place. Camp Keenan is a family-friendly show, and, you know, we endorse Camp Keenan.
And if we go down there, I'm swimming in his pond.
If he comes up here, he's swimming in our pool.
Yes, sir, he is. All right, so we got JP Merlot for $2. He said Kentucky.
Oh, I said West Virginia again, didn't I? I'm sorry, JP. It's Kentucky.
We got Will Star 7
Wow,
Gaming.
these backwoods hillbillies really get upset. Huh? I'm sorry, JP. Again, I apologize. God, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
So we got Will Star 7 Gaming, which you all know. He sponsors Pittsburgh's Tank.
Yes.
As you guys seen that awesome post, and we
Wait.
now have 3 sponsors.
Let's name the other sponsors.
We've got the Towns family from Phoenix, Arizona.
Yes.
And then we've got
They sponsor
he's
what?
sponsoring the Abbott Tank.
Yes.
And then we've got SC Aquatics sponsoring the Cichlid Tank. And Will Star 7 Gaming, Pittsburgh Tank. I've had
Now, see,
multiple calls and
For
messages.
more sponsorships, but here, it's not just a chance to pay for the food for the tank, which is nice, and I thank you for that. But if you have a channel, if you have a YouTube channel, a video channel, or if you want to promote your store, that's what it's for. Because every time we do a video and we walk past that tank, we will mention the name that's sponsoring that
So
tank.
it's technically advertising. So
Cheap advertising.
So basically, we get food and medication for that tank per month. The cost to run that tank, and then you guys, get the benefits of getting
Right.
your name mentioned every time it's
Yeah.
on video and random posts on, Instagram,
And
stuff
we
like
have
that.
91,000 followers. So it's good advertising. One other thing I want to say. Welcome, Chris Biggs. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, don't welcome him.
Oh, stop it.
Well,
He's
speaking
my
of,
buddy.
he will be on here. One of these times when we can get him hooked up on, a video chat, he'll be right up here in this awesome box. And
Wait a minute. Chris just says, ain't no Canadian crossing the border till you figure out your stuff out. America going crazy. Now, I want to be mad at him, but you're absolutely right, Chris. You're absolutely right.
all right, so going back to Will Star 7 Gaming, he chimed in for $5. He said, "What's up, fellas? Can't wait to see Pittsburgh and his new tank in the pool room. Happy
That's
4th."
right. Will Star, we need you on Monday. We got a problem. I've got to move into the Tracy update, and this is going to kind of into it. But Josh needs your help Monday to go do something that I was supposed to do during the day, but they called me into the hospital, so I have to be at the hospital for 4 hours
We're
Monday.
draining a lake. We're draining
It's not a lake, and he's already drained it. It's a pond, and he's already drained it
You
down.
can't let me exaggerate just a little bit.
Okay, you go ahead. Man. Go ahead, tell. We're draining the lake. Go ahead.
Full of koi.
Right. There. You feel better, buddy.
No.
You know I still love you.
No. You ruined it.
But honey, you're my little pumpkin boy.
You ruined it. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my God, you're draining a lake of koi," and then we get there, and it's a 1 acre pond, which is still kind
It's
of
a huge
small
pond.
lake.
1 acre pond is huge.
But we're draining it. It's got a bunch of koi in it. The guy wants us to come take all the koi, so we're gonna have a fun day.
Yes.
Alrighty.
But now let's move on to the
Hang
Tracy
on.
update.
Let me get caught up, and then you
Okay.
can move on to the mom update. Because I know you guys are all waiting, but you're gonna.
Everybody's
wait
waiting
just a
for
little
the
bit
Tracy
more.
update.
So we've got Kyle Jaded. Wait, or should I say Kyle Jadude?
No, it's jaded.
I know, I'm just messing with him. He knows we like him. All right, so he chimed in for $2. Said, "Who's got the snakes of sparklers?"
Oh
Fourth of
no,
July reference.
no. You need to get the good stuff. You remember that?
Where's the snipper puppets?
Right. You're getting it.
Joe Dirt reference there. And we got Michael Bethia for $2. He said, "Cool."
Awesome. Thank you.
Now we
Michael.
got JP Merlot for $2, and his message was retracted. I'm sorry, but that was probably inappropriate.
No, it was not. It was funny. We love you, JP.
We got Papa Shrimp for $2, and he said behind the scenes.
Oh man, he was behind the scenes. He worked his butt off last time he was here.
Yeah, it
No.
showed on the
He
video.
he was dripping sweat.
Yep.
And out of breath, and still. Oh, you need to know the guy. Hang on, and he go. He worked his butt off.
We got Rob Zolson for $2. Said just getting one in to call you daddy. Winky face.
Rob's called me daddy. That is awesome.
All right, we got Cameron Thomas for $20. He said, "Sorry I missed you on Saturday. I moved Sunday and had some last minute problems. Glad to see you had the help you needed. But
Yes.
we could have used your help, but we did make do."
One more hand would have made all the world of difference. These poor guys that are dying and now just getting back to work a week later, maybe you wouldn't have died if you were there, buddy.
But I'm
Just
glad
saying.
you made it to Texas and you're doing
Yes,
good.
You're doing good. Thank
Let
you.
us know when you have that fish tank set up, and we might send you some Finley
Actually, we
friends.
got some family and friends in Texas.
Wait, we might go down there and collab with our buddy in Texas, IFG.
Well, IFG, and then there's the other one, the Pro.
Pro Pets.
No, that's up
Anthony at Pro Pets.
No, that's up in the Chicago area. Joe, you remember the name of the place that helped us? They stopped and gave us the water, the IO water, what's that called?
Anthony at Pro Pets.
Anthony at Pro Pets. That
Yes.
was it, I guess. You're right.
You were down in Amarillo, Texas.
Amarillo, Texas. And they
Joe
take
got
in
a
fish.
T-shirt.
Joe got a T-shirt. Joe kissed his butt. He's a good guy. He helped us out both times when we went to California, and he has extra fish. And I talked to him about trying to open up like a little rescue spot there. So I mean, we have people down there. If there's some fish you're looking for, you might be able to get them cheap or even free.
Wait, SC Aquatics just chimed in for $2. He said, "Why is the front door locked? It's never locked."
He's
It's
here.
not locked, you liar. 'Cause I didn't lock it. Robbie Olson for $2 said, "If you're my daddy, does that mean Josh is my brother?"
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, you're my brother?
Rob's is your brother from another mother.
All right, we got a Devil Parkinson for $3. She said, "I won't call you daddy, but will Papa Rich do?"
Papa Rich works. No. Rob Olson had to call me daddy because he said, he called me out on the last video, today's video. And he's like, you know, we bagged up 1,000 fish. Our fingers hurt. So Big Rich, until you do this, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, that's cute, Rob. You know what I'm saying? When you get done carrying a 70-pound catfish upstairs through the, you know, the steps, through somebody's living room, you go running out to make it to the car on time. Your shoe falls off. You're walking through the snow, and you know it's cold. And you get to the car, and you have to bend down the thing, and you put the fish in. And he fast forwarded through all that. I was like, when you're done with that kind of stuff, not to mention the water changes. You didn't have to do no water changes. You got lucky and got your stuff bagged with oxygen. We have to do water changes every 3 hours on our trips home. 12-hour trip turns into a 20-hour trip. We have to find places where we can get tempered water, you know, a utility tub where we can turn on cold and warm. I went through this whole thing, and they sped up and fast forwarded this. At the end, I was like, so until you're at our level, you can call me daddy or big daddy or, you know, these kind of things. And now he's finally calling me this.
Alrighty, so we have JP Merlot for $5. He said, y'all are some rednecks with those sexy tan lines. Kentucky Fish and Tank Rescue.
Let me try and show my foot. Look at that tan line. Can you see it?
Yeah.
There you go. That's a redneck tan line right there. Thank you, JP.
Alrighty.
Kathy Murphy says, you can be my daddy, pumpkin girl. This is my little pumpkin boy. No. You got a girl, you know, willing to call you daddy.
Kathy,
I love that.
Kathy, you are messed up.
No. You can contact Josh at
All right, so we have
what's your email?
Kevin Josie for $20. He said, starting a PNW fish rescue. Any advice and tips on locating large tanks? Otherwise, I will be building tanks and filters. Keep up the good work, you beautiful something another. So all I can say is large tanks do not come easy. But at the same time, you can build whatever tanks that you want. The greatest thing about being a fish rescue is getting OFR behind you. If we believe in your mission, your statement, we will back you 100%.
Oh, people get so mad at me because they're like, hey, I started a rescue. Well, you know, your rescue consists of a 50-gallon and a 90-gallon. It's not a rescue. You're just wanting free fish, and we get that. But you're not a rescue until you give and give and give, and you give and you don't, you know, do everything you can to help the problem. Then you're a rescue. So we watch. Don't think we don't. We watch all new started rescues. We will keep tabs. If you're doing the right thing, and we will end up backing you. Okay. So keep trying. Keep just contacting us. Keep sending us what you're doing. And we will end up backing you if you're in it for the long haul and in it for the good.
And if that happens, at that point, when we upgrade tanks and we're going to get rid of our smaller tanks, we will be like, hey,
we always offer it to the other
Rescue.
rescues first.
Hey, PNW Fish Rescue, we have this 2,000-gallon tank that we're going to phase out. If you guys want it, we have X amount of dollars in it. You guys can have it if you want it, and we try and offer...
Except for this last 2,000-gallon tank, we had to offer it to Stephen Conroe because he worked his butt off. And he said he expressed interest, and we were getting ready to get rid of it because we got to replace it. I'm not supposed to say that.
You guys are going to be surprised to what happens to this tank. Some of you might be mad. Some of you might be glad. Some of you might be irritated or
Josh,
jealous.
let me ask you about this. Callie Cichlid Man says, funny, Josh knew he was right on Saturday and let Papa Rich figure it out. What was that about?
I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither.
What was Saturday?
Were you talking about turtles? Because it took me a while to figure that one out.
Wait, what was Saturday?
Saturday was when Steven was up here and we were moving the tanks.
That was the tank moves. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know.
Alrighty, so moving on. Robbie Olson for $2 said, all I heard was Rich calling me cute. Darn right, ladies.
I didn't mean it that way.
Alrighty, so we've had enough
Rob,
catching up to
hilarious.
do. So let's go ahead and move on to the mom update. I know people are itching. They are wanting to know. So let's go ahead and give them a Tracy update.
If I can get this, there we go. There's Tracy. Now, you guys all been wondering and wanting to know. Here's what I know now. You all know that I've been really upset with this place. Although they're doing the best care on her since she's been sent to all these 4 or 5 different places. This place, Parkside Villa, is doing the best care on her. She's not had to go to the hospital. She's not lost weight. She's not, her wounds is healing up that Avon Place caused. Her leg, what was that? Blood clots have gone away and her leg swelling has gone down. So they're doing a good job taking care of her physical needs. But.
Wait. I just have one word to say. Wait, 2. OFR. SC Aquatics.
Consume 2, guys.
No one's saying it.
So, now, here's my thing. I call there, and I'm like, how's Tracy doing? And they're like, she's doing the same. Okay. Is she doing anything new? No, sir. She's doing the same. Can you tell me if she's, as she's smiled lately, has she watched you walk around the bed? Has she done anything? No, sir. No change. She's doing the same. It's like they're ordered to say this to me. And I have gotten so furious with these nurses that I actually called every upper command person in this hospital and have put in a complaint and talked to all these people, and they're willing to talk to me. But the nurses don't. Okay? So, here's another consumption. It seems like they're ordered to say this. Now, I can't hold this against them, but I was still in the dark on how Tracy's doing. Now, I talked to one nurse, and I'm like, is she still, open her eyes and looking towards you when you shake her hand? Oh, no, sir. She does not do that. I'm like, oh, man. Does she still watch you, as you walk around the bed? Sir, she has never done that. And I'm like, that's wrong. I have videos of her doing this. Sir, she does not, I don't know what you want from me, but she does not track you around the bed. And I'm getting upset because now I'm thinking Tracy's regressing and going bad, and there's only one option at this point.
It's not true. Can't happen.
So, I talked to a lady Thursday, and I was like, she's like, how's Tracy doing? She's like, well, sir, I really don't know. I'm not usually on this side. I'm from another area. And I'm like, well, do you go in and take care of Tracy? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, how's she doing? She's like, sir, she's doing good. And I'm like, well, does she still shrug her shoulders? She's like, well, I've never seen her do that. I'm like, well, if you make a noise on one side of the bed, does she open her eyes and turn her head towards you? She goes, oh, yeah, she does that all the time. I'm like, oh, my God, yes. I'm like, does she track you around the bed? She's like, sir, I talk to her all the time. When I go in there, Tracy's my favorite patient. I go in there, I tell her I'm going to move her out, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to suction her out, or I'm going to clean her up. And, she just listens to me, and I tell her, and I talk to her. She's like my buddy. And I'm like, but does she track you around the bed when you go to the other side? She goes, oh, yeah, she's been doing that ever since I've been here. And I'm like, I know because I have that on video. And these other nurses had me in tears, and thank you. Thank you so much for, telling me. And, she was like, well, I'm just saying how she's doing. I'm like, well, these other nurses seem like they're not telling me anything. And it seems like a pre-programmed response I'm supposed to listen to. So here's the big news, okay? That's what I've been dealing with all this time. Everybody keeps asking me updates on Tracy. Well, this is what I'm getting. I don't have an update on Tracy. I haven't seen her in 2.5 months. But this one nurse verified that, she has been this way, and doing good. So I'm happy that they're at least doing better care for her than the other places have. But my buddy Dan Herman talked to the social worker there, and now we have her lined up to come home.
Which date?
Between the 9th and the 14th, depending when her respirator is
Woo,
open.
woo!
Yeah.
OFR, baby!
So, here's the thing. I have to go in Monday morning for training. It's a 4-hour training course on the respirator because they're going to let her come home on a respirator. So I got to go in and train on the respirator for 4 hours, and then again on Wednesday, I think it is, or maybe Thursday, another 4 hours. I need to meet all the other departments. There's physical therapy, there's wound care, there's respirator, that department. There's I forget all the other departments, but I need to meet with each and every one of them to fill me in on how she's being taken care of now. And I need to keep up this care. And they need to know that we have a pulmonologist on hand and a, what's that your main doctor called?
Your general physician?
Not general physician, your primary care physician. There it is. So I have these two. One's in place. The other one I cannot get because they can't assign you a pulmonologist unless you go in there. I'd have to be Tracy and go in there and be referred to a pulmonologist and then sign up and say, okay, you are my pulmonologist, which is a respiratory doctor. Okay. So I can't get this, but they say they won't release her until I have this. I have on Monday talking to her narcolepsy doctor. She's a sweetheart, Dr. Bose. She has taken over as Tracy's primary care physician because all these other doctors are like, no, that's way too much, narcolepsy medicine. And Tracy's been on this narcolepsy medicine for 15 years. A lot of people don't even know she has narcolepsy because this medicine has worked so good. So Dr. Bose is her primary care physician. I need to talk to Dr. Bose Monday and get a pulmonologist. I think that's right.
Yep.
Okay. Ordered for Tracy before they'll release her here. But you all know we have her a reclining wheelchair, motorized wheelchair. We have her a bed, and now we have her a mattress that gives different pressures at different points to help keep her from getting bed sores. The home care people said they're going to help me get a Hoyer lift, which will give her weight and lift her out of the bed and put her in her chair, so that I can take her and give her showers and that kind of stuff. Take her, walk her around the block.
Take her in the sunlight, bring her out by her
Right.
koi pond.
I talked to Parkside Villa, and they said she's lasted up to 2 hours in the chair because they put her in the chair. But, her head falls sideways, so she gets tired. And then her breathing slows down once she gets back in the bed. So I made this contraption to hold her head upright in the wheelchair. And hopefully I can get her to exercise more, and I can work her out, do the range of motion, and actually stretch her, so that we can take back the damage these hospitals have done. But she is now, here's the big thing. This is big. If you guys ever remember me talking about her going to the hospital and they take her off her narcolepsy medicine, there was 3 times in the past where she got taken off her narcolepsy medicine and she went into a total delusional state. She couldn't wipe her own butt. She couldn't change her
stuff,
feminine products. She just did not know who me or the kids were. And it took 90 days every time. It was 90 days to get her to come back out of this delusionalism, to where she remembered what happened was yesterday. No, there's been 3 months past, okay? And I've taken care of her, and I've cleaned her up, and I've done all this time. Well, now the hospitals did take her off her narcolepsy medicine again. But June 30th, she had been on her narcolepsy medicine for 90 days. Now, after 90 days, the first day, it was like 51st dates. The first day, she's like, Rich, what is this? And she's pointing at the bars coming out of her hips. And I'm like, honey, you were in an accident, four-wheeler accident, and you broke your hips in 6 places. And these bars are sticking out of you, holding your hips together for healing. And then I'd walk her out, put her in a wheelchair, take her outside, and show her new washer and dryer. Now, mind you, at every other house I've been with her for 33 years. Every other house we've been at, I always bought $50 wash and dryers off Craigslist because they work. Since we got this new house, I bought her a brand spanking new red front-loading washer and dryer up on pedestals with the drawers underneath, and this accident happened. Well, now I got to bring her out after telling her what happened. I show her the washer and dryer, and she cried. She was so happy to have this brand new washer and dryer. It's red, front-loading, drawers under. She was so happy. She cried. And then by noon or so, she was back on in delusionalism. So then the next morning, she'd wake up and ask me the same things. Rich, what's going on? What are these bars? And I'd have to tell her it was like 50 first dates, I swear to God. And I'd tell her the whole story again, and I got to give her her washer and dryer again, which again she cried. For, I think it was 23 days straight. Every day she was back in a little longer, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. But at the end, she woke up and she remembered everything, and she was back to us. Well, this has happened while she's been in this coma because they stopped giving her medicine. So as of June 30th, she's now out of delusionalism officially, but it's going to take, 15, 20 days to come back in reality to where I'm expecting big changes now, because now she's not just gone in delusionalism and in a coma and vegetable state. So now the medicine has been back in her system for 90 days. She should start being a little more coherent. The doctors in the hospital ain't understanding this. I've seen her, when she wasn't in a coma, be this delusional to where she did not know anything, to where now I'm hoping that there's going to be some big major leaps and bounds forward. Okay. And now she's coming home to where I can work her out and help her body and talk to her all the time like I was doing before. I was talking to her 5-6 hours a day, sending her all the messages you guys, you wonderful people, were sending to her. I was reading them to her, And when I'd get up and tell her I had to leave, she would pull up. In the corner of her eye, she'd be laying this way. Her whole eye would pull up with tears right here. And I'd be like, oh, honey, don't cry, And, I'd wipe her tears clean. I'd kiss her on her forehead, and I'd have to go. But these nurses are conveying to me that she's not, I can't even say what this nurse told me. I will tell you 2 weeks from today how this nurse treated me and what she said. But I cannot put them down. I do not want them to get mad and not release her. So I'll let you guys know later. But it was just so wrong. But anyways, they're working with me to get her home, and I'm going to have her home, and I will work with her. I've got plenty of friends that are willing to stop over, nursing assistants, nurses, all this stuff, that are going to help me out. So I'm thinking it's looking good for Tracy. She can get the love and the care she needs on top of the minimal care she's getting, which they're doing a good job at it. I'm not putting down Parkside Villa. It is the best place she has been so far. So don't get me wrong. They are doing a good job. She has not once had to go to the hospital. I've not once been called and say there's problems. They're doing a good job keeping her alive. They got her weight back. She got her legs swelling down. Blood clots cleared up. They've done a good job. I'm not putting them down. I just know that
one person in the whole facility.
There was one person that treated me like you would not believe. But anyways, I'm not putting them down. It's a good facility, and if I had to send Tracy back anywhere, I would send her to Parkside. Okay? But she's coming home with us, and we're going to help and do the best we can, giving her better care, more personalized, more loving, more caring, and, you know, I have to stop the fish rescues for trips. I cannot go on no more trips right now because I have to take care of Tracy. So, with that being said, let's move on to the next thing now.
We've got some super chats. So we got Reaper for $5. He said happy 4th and word on contest, and I think he meant to say OFR. SC Aquatics.
Thanks, Reaper. You're the best, buddy. Reaper's my buddy Vince that went with me in the last couple trips.
His buddy owns what?
His buddy owns what?
Is it OFR?
Oh, Reaper's buddy owns OFR. That's me. Consume again, guys. So anyways, Vince is going with me on the trip to Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts. We're going there next weekend on the 11th.
Representing who?
OFR. Consume, people.
What does my shirt say?
OFR. Consume. Now, Will Star Gaming. Will is going with us, and Reaper's going with us. So between the three of us, the 12-hour drive shouldn't be too bad. The picking up the fish, because we've got probably 15 stops to make, shouldn't be too bad. And then, you know, the drive back, if we split up between the three of us, shouldn't be too bad.
And Pittsburgh from OFR is getting a girlfriend.
And Pittsburgh's getting a girlfriend. That's Eric Heddich's puffer. Yes. So the 11th, people, the 11th we will be on the East Coast. If you want to jump in on this and add some more fish, I can't say for sure I can get to you, but send me the info and I will try to get to you. We've already got like 15 stops. So
we got K-Stu for $20. He said OFR, Team Tracy.
Oh my God, I love that.
So that means drink and drink again because he said Team Tracy and I just said OFR.
Okay. Now, let me say this. K-Stu, thank you. I appreciate the love and the compassion for, you know, Team Tracy. It's just awesome. And the fact that you guys care so much about Tracy, that just warms my heart. Thank you so much.
All right, we got Kim M for $5. Said lots of strength and love to the whole family with this craziness. A couple heart emojis. She said OFR, 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 OFR. That's 4, guys.
In saying that, let me repeat this right here. Douglas Cartledge says, I love OFR. My liver does not.
So we got Dave Pfeiffer for $10, and that's all he said. So thanks, Dave.
Thank you, Dave. That was awesome,
appreciated. And we got Dave Schilling for $10. Said, can I be the Friday bartender for OFR? Just tip me a OFR fancy pen. Hashtag Team Tracy.
You come out here, you sit right here, and you hand me and Josh drinks. Well, actually, I can't drink no more. But if you hand Josh drinks, yes. Yep. You can have all the OFR merch you want.
If you hand me a drink, you get brownie points.
And you get onto the OFR Friday night videos.
So we got Harry Peanut for $5. Said, love what you
Who?
Harry Peanut.
I swear it's not what I hear when you say this.
I think that was his point. But he said, love what y'all are doing. Keep up the great work. And OFR, ... Consume.
Awesome.
We will consume, bud.
I love my fish family. They're all such good people. It's amazing.
Scott Clayton for $2. And that's all he sent. So thanks, Scott.
Here's to you, Scott. You're the man. Thank you so much.
Uh-oh. We got I Hate Stupid People for $5.
I still love that name.
Said, happy 4th, guys. Thanks for answering my questions earlier today. OFR.
Oh, wait, that was
Aquatics,
you.
Consume, enjoy.
I Hate Stupid People is a girl. I got a message from a girl today, and I answered a question, and she said, I hate stupid people. But I didn't know she was meaning I hate stupid people. I always thought I hate stupid people as a guy. I was like, I love that name. I hate stupid people. That's just amazing. And now I found out today you're a girl. Okay. I did not put two and two together. But yes, you're welcome. No problem.
ANG for $5 said, sending love from Canada again. Hashtag Team Tracy.
Aw. I love our Canadian family. You guys rock. Even though Chris Biggs says that we're all messed up down here and we're not allowed to cross the border, it's okay. I won't hold that against the rest of the Canadians.
So we have Sam's signature series for $50. Says she will be much better at home.
Yes, she will.
In my prayers.
Thank you so much. That's so heartfelt. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That is lovely.
Yes.
And, as much as, she's been getting cared for at the hospital, this man right here will do so much more for her.
See,
I can wake up in the morning, say, hey, Mom, I love you. I'm going to work. Have a great day. I love you. And just hearing those little snippets throughout the day can be so much more than hearing, the ventilator just clicking and clacking throughout the day. She can be here and hear voices that she loves and knows, and he can be working her out, and just
not to
so
mention, even when I used to read her all those messages. I'd sit there for hours reading this. Now, I'm tearing up because a lot of our members are like so heartfelt and warm, and I'm trying to read them to Tracy, and I'm tearing up over here, and I can't even get the words out. It was an emotional roller coaster for me, but the fact that I was talking to her and communicating with her, and you videoed her grabbing my hand three times.
At the same time, the last time I seen my mom, but before, he was on a fish rescue before we even know this whole lockdown thing was happening. He went on a fish rescue. I went up there. I see my mom. I was up there for like 6 hours, and I said, Mom, squeeze my hand. And I got it on video. I didn't believe it the first time. I videoed it. I said, Mom, squeeze my hand. She squeezed it. And I said, squeeze my hand again. And she squeezed it again. I gave it some time. I said, Mom, squeeze my hand. And she did it like 6 times.
No, but
in
3
a row.
times on the video, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so
that just shows you, like, she's comprehending what I'm saying. She's not just, I'm a fire truck. She said, I said, squeeze my hand. And she did it. She squeezed. And I said, Mom, squeeze my hand a little bit harder. Squeeze my hand. And she did it. And I got it on video, and I have this proof. So I'm just waiting until this man gets in there and trains, and he can bring her home, and we can see how much progress she's actually made.
Yeah, because if I was to tell you what this nurse told me today.
So hashtag Team Tracy. We're all rooting for her.
No, seriously, if I was to tell you what this nurse told me today and had me in tears, you would all be texting or sending in messages or notes or emails to this place like you would not believe. I cannot believe this actually happened. So we'll let that go because I want her to be released, and we will do the best for her. And I also want a backup. If I need to, I can send her back there. They will at least keep her alive and in good shape. So I don't want to upset them, but this one nurse was ridiculous. And I think, can I actually say it? I wanted to punch her in her mouth. Let's just let that go.
All right.
That's ridiculous.
So we got John Cirilli for $5. We're going to bring this tempo back up just a wee bit.
Okay, let's do this.
So we got for $5. He said, I've got to get up at 7 for work, and you guys have got me drunk. But if I'm going down, I ain't going down alone. OFR, 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 OFR. That was 7.
Willing, there's 7 consumptions.
We are right here with you, bud.
Okay, I want to count 7. You go. There's 1. There's 2. Wait. Come on, I'm feeling your swallows.
That's 3.
There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. That should be empty. He just did 7 with you guys.
All right, we have Jim Sheasley for $15, and he sent nothing. So thank you, Jim.
Aw, thanks, Jim. That's awful nice of you.
We got Vinny's Aquatics for $5. Said have a happy Independence Day, everyone.
Aw, very nice of you. Thank you. Same to you.
We have Audrey Sampson for $20. Said making up for missing a couple of Stay Fishy Fridays. Here is some food for the Phoenix Barbs. Glad to hear Tracy is finally coming home. Hashtag Team Tracy. I'm going to add in there OFR and SC Aquatics.
Thank you so much. That
You
was
guys
very nice
are
of
awesome. So we got Roger Dillon for $10. Said for Josh to get some Band-Aids to heal up all those cuts on his hands after last weekend. Had a blast. Met more amazing people. See you guys soon. Eyeliner, aka
Eyeliner?
OFR Manatee. This dude, I was sitting there holding up this heavy old, canopy, and he just says, boom, and just pushes it up, comes down, smashes my thumb in between the pole and the canopy. And I've already had about 50 cuts on my hands. He literally was that the Vegemite?
Dude, smell that.
That's
I'm
gross.
sorry, Adele. We love you, but that smells like cat food.
I'm not trying that. That is nasty.
It made my head jerk away from it. It was horrible. I'll try it on buttered toast. I will do your challenge.
No.
But, oh my God.
I ain't trying it on buttered toast. We have Diesel Hall for $10. He said, hashtag Team Tracy. Love y'all at OFR. Consume. Thank you all for the positive motivation. So.
Hey, you know what? You're welcome. And I completely believe. Don't put people down. Try and positively, generate everybody, set by example, do good, help people out. And, what's the worst come of it? You become a good person? Be a good person.
So we have Chad Blocklinger for $20. He said, hey, Big Rich, I'm down for the Pantera guitar raffle. What a great raffle that would be. So actually, last weekend when we were moving those tanks, we had some guy here who was a fan of my dad's previous
Band.
co-star. He was in the band Hatrix, and he was a adamant lover of the band Hatrix. And I said my dad was in a band with Jeff Hatrix, who was the lead singer. And he heard my dad wanted to raffle off this guitar, and he said, dude, if you raffle off that guitar, he said, you can get, 8 to 10 grand, which he wasn't even expecting. But if it comes down to that, it might be if you get the right people who want that guitar.
Well, no, there's no other guitar like this. Pantera has never signed another guitar with all 4 signatures before both members now have died. Both main members. You know what I'm saying? Phil Ensemble's still out there, but...
Vinnie Paul's dad.
Don't say dad. Vinnie Paul and Dimebag were like the 2 major players in that band. Yes, the singer was Phil Ensemble, but they didn't get along with them, and he moved on, and he ragged on him for a while, and it just wasn't all good blood. He's a great singer, and he worked great with them, but the greatest guitarist on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Period. Even Zakk Wylde will tell you this, is Dimebag Darrell. He took 3 notes and made them sound amazing. And I have the whole band signed guitar, and, I may have to auction it off, but... Oh, there was one more news on Tracy. I forgot to tell you guys. We finally got her Medicaid approved. I had $34,000 in bills. Remember we were talking about cutting my hair, doing an auction, selling the guitar, doing an auction on that? Medicaid came in, and they're covering everything from March 1st forward wiped me out of $32,000 in debt. I am fine. I now owe only like $2,500, and I'm paying them off because there's like 800 here, 400 here, 700 here, and it comes out to about 2,500. I'm paying off the oldest ones, and I'm taking care of it. Thank God for Shannon at
Don't know how
Regency.
it happened.
Parkside, thank you. Parkside Villa. Shannon got her approved after I was told she was denied. I called Shannon and said it was denied. We're going to have to reapply. And Shannon called me back the next day and said, I got it through. What?
I'm telling him to come sit down.
Oh, come sit down.
Josh.
What's up, Josh?
How are you? Good to see you.
Everybody, this is Josh Lentock.
How you doing?
Now, do you guys remember the band Ultraviolence I was in? This was his father was the lead guitarist, Len Lentock. Step in and say hi. Come on,
He
come over
also swims for Stanford.
here. Hold up. Look at that. There's Josh Lentock. His father's Len, I was in the band with Ultraviolence. And, them heavy metal songs you guys so love. That's his dad. And now tell him Josh's, accomplishments.
So he also swims for Stanford, right? But also coming with swimming for Stanford, he's coached by Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps.
And
now,
he thinks it's
does
no
he coach
big
you to
accomplishment.
swim or get high? I'm sorry.
He thinks it's no big accomplishment, but he's coached by Michael Phelps. And this dude can swim.
Dude, take your shirt off and show him. Take your shirt off and show him.
Shave your head.
I would. Everybody knows this. I would have done it for Tracy. Take your shirt off, stand there, and show them what a swimmer's physique is like. Show them.
No, I'm good, Rich.
Dude, no, you better, or I'm going to have to take your shirt off for you.
Have a drink.
All right, I'm going to take your shirt off for you.
All right.
Come on.
I'm good, Rich.
Come on.
All right,
Stand
so while
Come
them two are having a
I'm about
moment,
to eat my chicken.
I'm going
I'll
to
give it
get
back to you when you
to
take your shirt
I'm
off.
about to eat my Chick-fil-A.
Sam's
Good.
signature series.
No. Take your shirt off.
Why?
Because I want to show them
Oh, you
a
gotta take your
swimmer's
shirt off
body.
with me.
This is not a swimmer's body.
You gotta take your shirt off with me.
I'll do it after you. Come on.
Same time. 1, 2,
1, 2, 3,
3.
go. Take your shirt off. Show them
What?
a swimmer's body. This is all the way up. Come on, take it off. Come on. You're not getting
I'm
past
good,
this. Take it off. This is fun times,
Woo,
This is
woo.
like, take it off. Show them. Seriously, you've got a swimmer's body. It's amazing.
Thank
Come on,
you, Rich.
Take this off.
I'm good, thanks.
Take it off. I'm going to eat your sandwich. If you
I
don't,
bought some for you, so you can have some.
All
I
right.
don't eat though. I don't.
So
But look
moving
at-
on.
Look at this build.
Moving
Look at these
on.
arms. Look at this build. This man is managed by Michael Phelps. He does stand up for what Josh? What
Stanford.
school? Stanford. And going to be on the U.S.
Ivy
Olympic
League.
team. Yes.
But he still represents OFR.
Yes. And he's very
Thanks for having me.
very timid. Let's say that.
So we have Sam's signature series, which chimed in before,
Oh,
but
Valerio
they
will be here
chimed
next
back
Friday.
in for
Nice.
$20. Said, now here's for the OFR. I had been following for a couple years. So sorry for silent viewing. Hashtag Team Tracy.
Hey, that's okay. Silent viewing is awesome. As long as you're a follower, you see goodness and you want to follow it, that's great. You don't have to say nothing,
We have Dave Pfeiffer for $20. Said, hashtag Team Tracy. Keep the faith. OFR SC.
Chad Blaglinger says, I'm paying $10 to keep Big Rich's shirt on.
Yes, sir. I hate stupid people, said Big Rich. Woosah. Hugs. It's not worth the heart attack. OFR.
See, all you had to do was take your shirt off, show these people what I was talking about. You wouldn't listen. Now I look like the bad guy.
Equal Blue Star 737 for $5 said, here's to hashtag Team Tracy. our team. Much love and
Our
prayers
team.
for all.
Yes. Oh my God. Thank you. That is so much love right there. I love that. Thank you so much.
SC Aquatics for $20 says 20 on Josh to eat the Vegemite on stream. Boy, you got a better chance than seeing God. That smells like dirty feet.
Next will be SC Aquatics paying $20 to see his shirt off. Big Rich almost got a sexual harassment charge from Josh Drill.
We have Kim M. We have Kim M for $5. Now, Josh, you take your shirt off. OFR.
Ain't no one want to see this.
You guys are
Just
terrible.
tell him like this. I'm Josh. I'm not a swimmer.
If I take my shirt off, it's game over.
Yeah, there'll be no girls left for anyone else. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much. So we have Mark Hinshaw for $2. He said 30.
What does that mean?
No idea.
I don't know. But thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. We don't understand you. Explain if you want to. We will try and explain it.
But 30.
30. I think that means drink.
There we go.
M33 Lover says Vegemite smells like dirty feet.
Yes, it does. It smells terrible.
Dude, I went to bite this open with my teeth, and here's how I did. I went like this, and I went, oh, dude, it smells like cat food.
Like ass?
Cat food and feet. Cat food and feet.
What is it?
Cat food is like really punchy. Here, it's Vegemite. Just smell
This
this.
Vegemite.
Just smell it. It's from Australia.
An Australian thing.
Smell it.
Ooh.
They say, ooh.
Oh, what?
No, it's really good on your buttered toast in the morning, I've heard.
I highly doubt that. I doubt that.
We love you, Adele. We love you.
Is this like,
But
That's a 10-pack of
terrible.
Vegemite.
oh,
This is one of the 10-packs.
vitamin B for vitality. You might as well just kill me now.
He got on my thumb.
You got poo on your hand. So we have SC Aquatics for $5. Said I've seen him with his shirt off. He had that hot blank 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 girl with him.
Oh yeah,
Winky
Valeria.
face.
Valeria's going to be here next Friday. Dude, can you?
He's talking about the other Josh, my buddy Josh, the
Oh,
swimmer
what
Josh.
is it? Oh. Did you enter
Can you
your
give me a
butthole
napkin
and
or
pull
something?
that out? Like what?
Right.
What is
Can you
that?
give me a napkin or something?
Oh,
What?
you're holding it out.
Well,
like you're
well,
wanting
they're
to, like,
having
lick it
a
off or some
moment,
shit,
okay?
I don't want
While
you to
they're
look it
having
up.
a moment, I'm going to continue on with this live
Our
stream.
moment.
We have Cat Edwards for $8. Says, show us how you make that guitar sing, Big Rich. OFR rocks.
You know what? Everybody's been asking about
She
this.
said,
And
taste it, Rich.
Taste it, Big Rich.
Yeah, just suck it off
everyone's
your
been
fingers.
asking me, and we will do a show, a Friday night show, where, I can get on guitar and play some songs and that kind of stuff. We will do that for you guys. Thank you. We will.
We have Mark Hinshaw for $25. He said the hardest working dudes on YouTube.
Yes.
Go OFR.
Even though they don't see me working, I only see me videoing you
Yeah,
working.
because I'm only working.
Oh, you stop it. Oh, that's upsetting right there.
That's funny.
Is this the way you fight?
Let's do it. All right, we got Vinny's Aquatics for $2. Said watching Big Rich hit on the young boy.
Oh my
Priceless.
God! No!
Yes!
No! I just know if he take off his shirt, it would turn half of you guys gay. I'm just telling you. Okay? I'm not hitting on him. This is one of my best friend's younger sons, and he has accomplished a lot in his life. He is,
Thank you, Rich.
his trainer is Michael Phelps. My guy. He's going to be on the U.S. Olympic team. He's amazing. I never had a body like his. I was too into eating.
So we have SC Aquatics for $5. He said stands will be done this weekend. Maybe one stand. But he said, guess I'll have to come back next Friday. Shucks.
So he's already putting up excuses. They're going to be done, but if not, I'll be back next Friday.
Yep.
Love you, Stephen Conroe. You're funny as shit.
Oh! That's a shot! That's a shot!
I don't drink, though.
Well,
I stopped
everyone
drinking.
take a shot. He swore.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I've been doing so good with the not swearing thing, too.
Michael Bonfiglio, like Bungholio. I'm talking about
Cornholio.
Cornholio, that's it. Beavis and Butthead. He said OFR. Huge fan. Talk about you guys enough that I figured out my neighbors is Vince's brother-in-law.
Who's that?
Your buddy Vince.
Reaper.
We know him
Brother-in-law?
as Reaper. Yes, and he
Who's
said
this saying this?
sending love to Tracy from Michigan. Michael Bonfiglio is Vince's brother-in-law.
Okay. Well, Mike, we're going to have to talk to Vince about that and, figure that out. But
And we have to get you out here.
come on out.
If you are Vince's brother-in-law, you're family.
He's been my best friend for like 35 years.
Wait.
I mean, seriously.
You have a butt buddy?
You stop. He's been my best friend for like 35 years, and then we only got into one argument once, and it wasn't even an argument. I just didn't talk to him for like, I think, a year and a half, and he didn't know why. We figured all that out, and we're past all that, and now he's going on road trips with me. He's back to being my best friend.
It was stupid.
That was so stupid. So stupid.
But, alright, so moving on. Wow. I'm sitting here talking like we've got half of the show left, and we're already 10 minutes over.
Are we?
Yeah.
We're having a good time tonight. Keep going. Oh, SC Aquatics is going to start doing his live show right after ours. So
What time, SC?
8:30. 8:30 he's going to start.
Alright, so.
Every Friday.
Okay. 8:30 every Friday, SC Aquatics is going to start his live stream. So you guys who love and support him, who love and support OFR, tune into his live stream.
Wait.
Let's
I hate
make it
stupid
awesome.
people, which I love that name, says, no, the brother-in-law is the neighbor. Now I'm confused. I'm so confused. Darren Seagal says, this stupid super chat won't work. I feel you, because last week, and I want you to know this, Wednesday I think it was, I tried sending SC Aquatics $25 super chat, and it wouldn't go through. And I had to go in and keep signing in. I actually had to change my password and sign in, and then it still wouldn't go through. I tried it again. It took me like 20 minutes the first time, 20 minutes the second time. Now, mind you, this whole time I was not texting to them. They all think I left. I wanted to show, our love to Steven, and I put in $25 super chat just because you deserve it, is all I said. And it never went through. I've got screenshots of this to show Steven. So I feel your pain. It's aggravating when it don't work.
All right, so we have Sam's signature
Hold
series
up.
for $5.
You go ahead.
Said, yep, keep the show rolling.
We've got Jack and Dan here. Jack, great friend. Dan, greater friend.
Got my mom home.
Got my mom home.
Even though I don't agree with Jack right now.
What?
Go ahead and keep reading.
What does he say? I don't even see it. Where's it at?
Down,
Jack and Dan.
down. There you go.
Dad think Josh. Okay, Josh may not be drunk, Jack, but
I'm getting there.
Dan is the one that started and
I'm working on it.
was working at the Parkside Villa place and went back and talked to the social worker and got her in contact with me and started this whole thing to get Tracy home. It is because of Jack and Dan's YouTube page and Jack and Dan as an entity that started this. And, thank you so much, brother. You've done so much to help us, and this just all came together. So thank you so much, man. We love you.
Roger Dillon said after hours. If this was after hours, you'd have your wife making us another chicken, vegetable, broccoli, lasagna thing, and you'd be over here helping me, man.
That was so good. His wife made us this casserole, and oh my god, the chicken, broccoli, cheesy.
As soon as people started eating it, it did not last long.
No, like 10 minutes, it was gone. I didn't even get a second plate. I took one scoop and I put it on my plate, and I'm like, oh, this is good. And I went to go back to get more, and it was gone. So it's not really that hard. Chicken, cheese, broccoli, cream cheese. But I'm telling you, whatever amount she puts in there, it had the right amount of every. Oh my god, it was so good. I just wanted more.
And the broccoli was crunchy.
Wait. That night, I would have married your wife, Roger. I'm just saying.
Alrighty, so speaking of that, we are going to go ahead and possibly sign off here for the night.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so I appreciate you guys for signing on tonight for Stay Fishy